If you're swimming, you've made an error. Does that make sense? You should not be intentionally entering the water as a swimmer. Level 1 guys swim when their boat gets pitched, when they slip on the bank, when something along those lines occurs. So think about your objective, and your objective is not to go rescue. Your objective is to get to a safe haven. So what are safe havens in the river? Eddies. Yep, eddies primarily, or the bank, whichever one you can hit first. The best theology or primary rule I can give you guys is swim hard, swim fast, swim early. So if we're making an entry, or if we get pitched out, if I know I want to get to river left, which remember our river orientations are always based on looking down with the current, river right, river left, I'm not going to set kind of a lazy ferry angle and just hope I drift over there. Because depending on the current and my swimming ability, that's what's going to make me hit or miss that objective. So as soon as I set that ferry angle, I am going to backstroke as hard as I can, which is going to help prevent me from rocket launching downriver. I can also mix that up with barrel rolls downriver and forward aggressive swims that are in theory upriver. As long as I maintain that same ferry angle, that's what's going to control the speed of how quickly I get across river. Good defensive swim positions always have toes up above the surface of the water, pointed downriver, and then we use our body to control ferry angles like a rudder. If the head orients towards river left and the feet towards river right, the force of the water is going to naturally push that individual towards river left. Conversely, if the head of the rescuer is towards river right, feet are towards river left, the current is going to push that rescuer towards river right. When we're making water entries, it's imperative that we also keep our toes upriver. We don't want to catch our feet on any root balls or any rocks, anything below the surface of the water that's going to potentially pin us with the current pushing behind us. So toes upriver. Once you get washed out or you're in a position to swim, then pick your feet up, reorient yourself so that your toes downriver and in a good defensive swim position. Unless it's a really isolated vertical obstacle, thinking that you're going to get your feet against it and kick off against current is pretty hazardous, right? It's risky. There's a good possibility as soon as your feet hit it, you're going to do the splits and just get pressurized against it. Okay?